Hi, we're the Afro Deities. You might notice that there isn't a bassist here. Tell them why.
We kicked him out.
Yeah, we did.
Here's why. July 9th, 2009 is when this, not when this started, but the first message on the Afro Deities account came from a guy named Boiler X12.
Yeah, and at first, like before this, he'd been really nice and like, great job guys, loved, the sound. And then he started to get a little bit more,
We played a song with Mary. She came over and sang with us.
not as like a permanent singer, but just, hang out, fun. We're with Mary, thing.
She came over and sang, and he started sending some very angry messages, Boiler X12. It basically started a while ago of this guy who was giving us all these nice ratings and saying all this nice stuff to us. We're just like, oh, Boiler X12, great guy, he's a fan.
We love fans.
Gotta love fans. But then, around, Mary's time, he started saying things like, wow, that bassist is so good, and he's carrying the band. And
writing awesome song after awesome song.
yeah, we were like, huh, wow, so he really likes the bassist, understandable, because
He's a good bassist.
great bassist. What happened next?
Well, and then he also started making fun of Mary and Dylan here. And in a way that we were like, why would you care this much about the band?
Boiler X12, why would you say something like this?
You don't know us.
This is unnecessary. So, this person went ahead and said, ooh, I know you, by the way. So, by then...
And he mentioned a show we were going to play that only like 5 people knew about.
So we started to get a little curious because it was only the 5 people, and that was the person we were playing at.
Yeah, the person we were playing.
And the band.
And the band, right, and like one of our friends.
So we started narrowing things down here. This person knows us, and they know we're playing at a show.
Not only that, really likes the bassist. I mean, really likes the bassist.
So
we're wondering, are you coming up with the same conclusion we did?
We'll give you a second.
Discuss amongst yourselves. Yeah, it was BKOB.
What?
Who does that?
So
let's recap. He created a secret YouTube account. Didn't tell us about this. To compliment his own band, which is... I mean, it takes a lot of insecurity to need to, like, compliment yourself.
It's like standing in a mirror and telling yourself you're pretty every morning.
Yeah, which, I mean, some people do, I guess.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Not in a creepy way like BKOB, but I like...
Yeah, but anyway, we're getting off track. So then when Mary came on board, and he was mad that because apparently we were a boy band or something.
We're a boy band.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Justin Timberlake apparently. Anyway,
My neck.
and so then that happened, and he got mad about that. Then he got mad that we weren't allowing the bassist to do whatever he wanted, which
is unnecessary.
Which is unnecessary. I mean, for anyone to say, much less the bassist himself.
Yeah, because, BKOB, you were somebody that I was saying all the time to people, be like, man, we got this amazing bassist, he's so good.
He actually said that to Boiler X12.
Yes.
He was very nice to Boiler X12 about BKOB.
And apparently it was you the whole time, thanks to Salivate to Repetition, his other YouTube account.
That's my personal YouTube account.
That he was not using to send emails to himself.
No, I didn't
or rate his own videos.
Yeah,
he sent to Boiler X12, hey, BKOB.
Exactly, and the message I got back was, Jonathan was the subject, and then it said, took you guys long enough. Now there's a few things wrong with that. The first one is that my name is not Jonathan, and we've been in a band together for a year, so that was and so, wait, what were we talking about?
Huh? You were explaining...
Oh yeah, the message, right. So my name is not Jonathan, but that's, alright, anyway. And so then he said, took you long, and I replied that it took us so long because we didn't think he'd be...
We didn't think you would be that kind of guy.
We didn't, yeah, exactly. So then I explained to him that he, had a YouTube account that he used to compliment his own band and rate his own videos, and then he used it to slander the other members of the band and compliment himself, say he was carrying the band, things like that. And
His response was...
And his response was that apparently he's going on a crusade.
God told him to do it.
God told him. This all came up because he mentioned we should be a Christian band. Now, nothing against Christians here, but Dylan and I are not Christians, which means when 2/3 of your band is not Christian, being a Christian band is difficult.
God told him to do it.
Yeah, so then I got this long message about how that I could make fun of whoever I wanted, but I could not make fun of his God, which is weird since I've never made fun of his God.
Never said anything.
No, we don't make fun of Christianity on a regular basis. We don't have, like, haha Jesus parties. You know, we don't.
Although, if anybody is having a haha Jesus party and needs a band to play there, the Aphrodite's would love to play. Just contact us on the YouTube.
With the exception of the bassist who wouldn't want to play there. Anyway, unless we're supposed to like a Christian comedy. Never mind. And so, so that was weird. And then I replied, you know, that... Because he didn't apologize for saying that he was, you know, the Jesus of bass. And that he was carrying the band and stuff. And so he didn't apologize. That's why I sent back that he needed to change his attitude, because if he really thinks that, he's got no place in our band, because we're a band of equals. You know, I'm not saying I'm better than he at guitar than he is at bass, because I'm not.
Exactly, and I'm not saying that I'm better at drums than BKOB or that I'm better than guitar at John, because I am. But I'm not gonna say that out
right.
loud.
You just think these things.
You keep that in here.
Yeah, exactly. Those are inside thoughts. Anyway, and so when he never really apologized for that, never took any of that stuff back, we decided it had gone too far.
You're out.
Yeah, we can't deal with it. So I'm gonna call him and tell him that if he really thinks these things, we can't deal with that.
Bummer.
Yeah.
We were about to play 2 shows as well.
Yeah. So band was taken off. I got a new guitar so we'd sound good, and BKOB decided. Look at this. This is a beautiful friggin' guitar. That is a G&L Legacy, which is a beautiful friggin' guitar. Anyway, I got that guitar so we would sound good at shows. And then BKOB decides to have an ego trip. So we're not probably going to do those.
Thanks, BKOB.
Thanks. Thank you.
We might still play one.
Might still play one, but it's going to be a bassless show.
We're just going to be doing White Stripes covers, apparently.
Yeah, because that's the only band I can think of. Oh, yeah, don't have faces.
I don't know.
Anyway, off topic. So that's what it comes down to. Dylan is flexing.
No, I'm not. Stretching. Anyway, so, bummer. Sorry.
He closed it. I'd tell you to send your hate mail to him, but he closed the account, so.
Unless you want to go to BoilerX120.
No, he closed that one too.
Oh, close that one.
Oh yeah, he's
a sneaky guy.
Yeah, he's clever.
We're gonna play out.
We are? Oh, he's gonna break out the xylophone. I'm gonna break out the guitar without a pick. He's really just gonna break out the xylophone. Sorry, guys.
AM 180.